Good morning, everybody. Before we start formally, can I just ask if you've got a mobile phone on you that hasn't been put onto silent? It's so easy to forget. Please do so. Thank you. So a very warm welcome to everyone gathered here today for the graduation ceremony of the class of 2026. We extend a special welcome to the parents, families, and friends again who have joined us. Many have traveled a long distance to be with us today for this milestone event. It is this kind of unwavering support that has been the foundation upon which these students have built their success. It has also been a pleasure to see our dedicated faculty here with us. You have been the mentors, the guides, and truly the mountain people for these graduates. people helping them to grow into the fine young people they are today. We're delighted that you are here to join in the celebration of their achievements. And of course, again, we welcome the class of 2026 Eternus. This is a truly momentous day, the hard-earned culmination of endless hours of rigorous study, late-night discussions, and the unique trials of life in the Himalaya. It has been a journey defined by more than purely academic results. It is written in the miles hiked on these trails, the sweat on the sports field, and the harmony of your music, and the lifelong bonds formed in the residences. This is indeed a day to be remembered, because it is a threshold moment. As you stand at this junction, you are saying a fond goodbye to the hills and forests of Woodstock, and a bold hello to the diverse and exciting paths ahead. It is the end of one journey and the commencement of the next. As a class of 2026, may you look ahead with hope, courage, and curiosity, grounded in the values you have nurtured here, and ready for whatever future awaits you. Thank you.
Good morning. I have the pleasure today of announcing our salutatorian and valedictorian for the class of 2026. Woodstock has a tradition of honoring the top 2 students in terms of academic achievement grades. The valedictorian has been named at Woodstock since 1931. The salutatorian has been recognized since 1948. The valedictorian has earned the highest total grade point average received in all 6 diploma program courses over the previous 3 semesters. The salutatorian has the 2nd highest grade point average over this time. I am very pleased to announce that the salutatorian of the graduating class of 2026 is Jagrati Singh. Jagrati, please stand and be recognized. As salutatorian, Jagrati, who joined Woodstock in grade 8, has achieved the 2nd highest grade point average in her class across grades 11 and 12. Beyond her academic accomplishments, she is a person of remarkable character, compassion, and sincerity, with a genuine commitment to service and caring for others. Aspiring to pursue a career in medicine following in her brother's footsteps, Jagrati embodies both dedication and empathy. Outside academics, she enjoys spending time with friends, going on hikes, playing the guitar, dancing, and performing at school events. Her vibrant personality, balanced approach to life, and willingness to contribute meaningfully to the community make her truly deserving of this recognition. Jagrati, please now come forward to receive your award from Mr. Mark. Our many congratulations. I am now pleased to announce that our valedictorian this year is Lee Soan. As valedictorian, Soan has achieved the highest grade point average in her class across grades 11 and 12. More importantly, since joining Woodstock in grade 9, she has consistently embodied integrity, discipline, humility, and commitment, serving as a role model within the community. Beyond excelling academically, Soan is also an accomplished singer, the chapel band leader, and a valued member of the school orchestra. To her teachers, she is known as a quiet yet determined learner, someone deeply committed to understanding and engaging meaningfully with what is taught. To her friends, she is a calm and reassuring presence whose dedication, consistency, and discipline inspire those around her. Beyond Woodstock, Soan hopes to pursue a career in medicine or microbiology and is particularly fascinated by the field of biomedicine. We are extremely confident that she will continue to excel in whichever path she chooses. As a performer, Soan sings with remarkable emotion, precision, and sensitivity to detail. Her ability to express herself through music is deeply moving. Having mastered arias and songs across multiple languages and styles, she leaves behind not only a legacy of talent and dedication, but also a warmth and sincerity that will be deeply missed by the Woodstock community. Will everyone now please join me in congratulating So-An Lee on being named the Class of 2025 Valedictorian. Please come and receive your award from Mr. March.
Good morning, distinguished faculty members, respected parents, honored guests, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Today marks a pivotal moment in our lives, a moment that many of us have dreamed about, worked towards, and perhaps even doubted at some point. Yet here we stand together celebrating not only our graduation, but the journey that brought us here. When we first began this chapter, we entered as individuals from remarkably diverse backgrounds. Some of us came from different parts of India, while others came from various regions across Asia, Europe, and Africa. We arrived with different cultures, perspectives, languages, and experiences. Yet, despite our differences, this institution became a place that united us through shared struggles, ambitions, late nights, deadlines, examinations, and unforgettable memories. Over the years, we learned far more than what could ever be written in textbooks or measured through examinations. Of course, we studied concepts like calculus, Krebs cycles, enthalpy changes, and countless theories that challenged us intellectually. However, I have always believed that the true purpose of education extends far beyond mastering academic concepts. Education teaches us how to sit down and continue working towards something meaningful even when the process becomes difficult. It teaches the discipline when motivation fades, resilience when failure discourages us, and patience when success does not come immediately. More importantly, it gives us the experience of striving toward a goal and discovering that growth often comes through persistence rather than perfection. I believe that the countless moments of trying hard, failing, reflecting, and improving have shaped us into individuals who are genuinely more prepared for the real world. Failure, although uncomfortable, has been one of our greatest teachers. Every disappointing result, every stressful examination, every rejected idea, and every obstacle forced us to grow stronger, wiser, and more self-aware. And perhaps that is what makes today so meaningful. Our success is not defined solely by grades, awards, or university offers. It is defined by the perseverance that carried us through moments when giving up seemed easier than continuing. To our esteemed teachers, words cannot fully express our gratitude. Thank you for your patience, your guidance, and your unwavering belief in our potential even during moments that we doubted ourselves. You did far more than deliver lessons inside classrooms. You challenged us to think critically, encouraged us to question deeply, and inspired us to become individuals capable of contributing meaningfully to society. Many of the values we carry forward today have been shaped by your dedication. To our dorm parents, thank you for walking beside us and guiding us through every high and low of this journey. I still remember one night in 10th grade when I sat in front of Miss Ronita, crying for nearly 2 hours over an English grade. Yet, moments like those remind me of how much your patience, encouragement, and unwavering faith in us truly mattered. Even when we doubted ourselves, you continued to believe in us. That belief quietly shaped our resilience, our confidence, and ultimately led us to the stage today, celebrating together at our graduation ceremony. And to our parents and families, Thank you for every sacrifice that often went unseen. Thank you for supporting us emotionally, mentally, and physically throughout this demanding journey. Thank you for allowing us to pursue a holistic education that nurtured not only academics, but also our individuality, creativity, and aspirations. Your encouragement carried us through moments of exhaustion and uncertainty. Behind every graduate sitting here today stands a family whose love and sacrifices made this achievement possible. And to my fellow graduates, years from now, we may forget certain formulas or definitions we memorized for examinations, but we will remember the resilience we developed, the friendships we built, and the challenges we overcame, and the people who shaped us into who we are today. Class of 2026, we began this journey as strangers from different corners of the world, but today, we leave as a community connected through shared experiences, growth, and perseverance. Congratulations to each and every one of us. Our journey is only beginning, and I truly believe the best chapters of our lives are still ahead of us. Thank you. When I sit and dream, and when I dream the words are missing. Yes, I know that in a room so full of light that all the light is missing. But I don't see you with me when we close up the windows, bring the sun to my room through the door you've opened. Close inside of me the light you see that you met in the darkness. Time to say goodbye to horizons are never far. Would I have to find them alone without true light of my own? With you, I will go on ships overseas that I now know. No, they don't exist anymore. It's time to say goodbye. When you were so far away, I sit alone and dreamt of the horizon. Then I know that you were here with me, building bridges over land and sea. Shine a blinding light for you and me to see, for us to be. Time to say goodbye. Horizons are never far. Would I have to be there alone without true light of my own? With you, I will go
Ladies and gentlemen, Woodstock, with a very long history of nearly 175 years, has produced distinguished students who have gone on to make an impact around the world. And it is my proud privilege to announce that for the year 2025, an alumna of the class of 1998 is the recipient of the Outstanding Young Alumni Award. Unfortunately, she is not able to be with us, but I shall read out a short biography to apprise us of her achievements. She is Dechen Roda of the class of 1998, one of Bhutan's pioneering filmmakers and among the few female filmmakers from Bhutan to receive international recognition. Through her writing, directing, and producing, she has helped bring Bhutanese cinema to global audiences. Her films have been screened at major international festivals, including Berlinale, Busan, Tallinn Black Nights, and Osaka Asian Film Festival. And her work has received awards and recognition across the world. She's the founder of Dakini Productions and co-founder of Beskop Sichu. This is Bhutan's first film festival. Through these involvements, Dechen continues to nurture storytelling and cinematic culture in her homeland. Her work reflects creative courage, quiet leadership, and a deep commitment to stories rooted in place, identity, and truth. And Woodstock School is proud to honor Dechen Roda as the Outstanding Young Alumni Award recipient for 2025. A more detailed citation and plaque is available for you to have a look at elsewhere in the campus. But now it is my proud privilege to be able to introduce to all of us the Distinguished Alumni Award for 2025. And we are very privileged that Dr. John Whitcomb is here among us. I would like to share a few words about him. Dr. John Whitcomb, of the class of 1969, is a pioneering physician whose work has helped transform the clinical understanding of plasmalogens. This is a crucial class of lipids essential for cellular and brain health. I must admit, being a layperson, I do not understand the technical terms, but we look forward to Dr. Whitcomb elaborating a little bit more for our benefit later on. Over a long and distinguished medical career, Dr. Whitcomb has worked across emergency medicine, functional medicine, nutrition, and brain health. And he has helped to bring complex scientific discoveries into practical clinical care. He's also the author of a book called Fix Your Broken Brain, and he has spent many years educating others through his weekly newsletter called News in Nutrition. Dr. Whitcomb's connection to Woodstock spans generations. Both his parents attended Woodstock School, and his daughter also studied here. His life and work reflect scientific curiosity, compassion, service, and a deep commitment to improving lives. Woodstock School is proud to honor him as the Distinguished Alumni Award recipient for 2025. I now invite Dr. Whitcomb to kindly address us.
I may also be the tallest alumni of the year. Well, this speech has already been given by your wonderful valedictorian, but that's from the perspective of an 18-year-old. So I want to talk to the class as a perspective of a 75-year-old. So good morning. It's such an honor to be here to speak to you in this commencement, and I thought some of the details of my life would explain to you why what you've learned here at Woodstock plays out and why you have a feeling of gratitude for it. So follow that thread and see if you can see where it fits together. So in 1921, excuse me, I think I need to talk to the class. In 1921, Mason and Clara Vaugh arrived in India as newly minted agricultural engineers. So Mason, the first school of ag engineering was in Missouri in America, and he was determined to bring that concept to India. And he didn't know where he should go. He ended up by chance in Allahabad. And his next door neighbor was this rather entertaining and wonderful family called Motilal Nehru, with his son Jawaharlal and Mrs. Pandit were their children. I wasn't there yet, but they grew up next door neighbors. And you know where that story goes, and that's a separate line. Clara Vaugh was absolutely determined that women should be held in equal respect. And her goal was to teach women to have financial independence and responsibility. And she actually worked with the poorest of the poor in around 90. And I grew up with baskets everywhere in our house. But we took them back to America and sold her baskets and helped those women find a market for their baskets. They sent both of their daughters to Woodstock School. So Betty Allen was in the class of 39, and my mother, Dorothy, was in the class of 42. And Mason Sr., their father, built the home. If you go up to Sisters Bazaar on the way to Landauer Bakehouse, which is where everybody seems to go these days, the last house going up the trail before you get to Sisters Bazaar is called Hearthstone, is the home my grandfather built. Okay. Well, she was determined that these girls would have learned to manage money when they got into boarding school. And in 8th grade, she gave both of those girls their money. They got a checkbook, and they were expected to go to the darzi and have their clothes sewed, and to the mochi and have their shoes made, and to pay for their train ticket back to Allahabad, their Prayagraj. They didn't know that name yet. And that's just what they grew up with. Well, when Dorothy, a class of 42, and Bill, my father, also class of 42, in 1946 got married, they came back to India because their parents were here in India. And my father's father had been a general surgeon in Chhattisgarh who taught himself to be an ophthalmologist, eye surgeon. And he actually trained other doctors to do cataract surgery, and he did thousands of cataract surgeries. I remember tents filled with people lying on their backs with their eyes covered with bandages. He gave sight to thousands of Chhattisgarhis. I was born in Missouri in 1951 in Landauer Hospital, 1 mile away from here. And I was in Prayagraj on multiple occasions when I was a child. I remember being out on a boat in the middle of the river, which I suspect was the junction of the Ganges and the Jamna. But most of my childhood is spent in Chhattisgarh, where I learned to play gilli danda and such. I was put in boarding school when I was 7, and I was placed in what is now called Cafe Ivy on the north side of the Middle Chukkar, right past from the bakehouse. I doubt that I could even get there today because the bakehouse is so busy. But it was then a boarding school for small children, and there were about 12 of us there. And I was miserable with homesickness. I thought this wasn't any fun. All my friends are down at Ridgewood. I begged to be sent to Ridgewood. Well, my mother allowed me to move when I was in 3rd grade. I went down, and my dorm matron was Mrs. Hemsel. and she was very stern. But every night she read us books. Mostly, I remember The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe being read to us. But she was strict with the rules. And these were the rules I learned every morning. Rule number 1, make your bed first. Okay. Rule number 2, be neat and presentable. Cut your nails. Make sure your shoes are polished. Never go to school. Okay. That's respectful. Rule number 3, family comes first. Even if you're in boarding, you do not get your 4 annas of pocket money until you have got written to your mother. Loyalty matters. And then Miss Hemsel asked me, do you have a hobby for the hobby show? And what's a hobby? And she said, like collection or something, like stamp collection. I said, I don't have a hobby. Well, let's get you one. She said, go up on the cud and get some ferns. Well, this was the monsoons. It's not hard to get the ferns on the monsoons here in Missouri when it starts raining. 15 minutes later, I had 4 little wilted ferns, and she put them between pieces of paper and pressed them, and I got a red ribbon at the hobby show. Okay, that was pretty cool. Rule number 5. Rule number 4, seek something out about which you can become passionate. At age 75, I have 600 hosta, each with a label on them. I am very good at hostas. Talk to me if you need some help. Then there was recess and after-school play, and we played games. We played pom-pom poloe in the quad. We played tops. I learned to spin tops with my hands. I can do ups and downs. I learned to do ups and downs behind my back and catch the top on my hand. I don't do that anymore because that breaks windows. But rule number 5, Ridgewood rule number 5, play by the rules because they allow you to have fun when everybody's included. Ridgewood rule number 6, fairness. Always think of yourself as a member of a group because everyone in the group plays by the same rules. Well, when I got to 8th grade, my mother thrust a checkbook at me and said, it's time you have your money. I said, what's that? And she said, well, my mother did this for me when I was a little girl, and I think you should learn to do it too. From 8th grade on, I was the only student in my class who every month I'd go down to the bursar's office here at Woodstock. Woodstock allowed me to do this. I would pay my tuition or whatever the rent was for the month, and I would go down to the mochi on Mullingar Hill and get my shoes made, but I never bought new shoes because I got to keep the leftovers. If I recall, my friends at Woodstock, all my friends called me, I think the word was conjuice. Okay. But to make a long story short, I paid my way through Johns Hopkins University, Yale University Medical School, debt to be sure, but I had learned to handle money. That's what I had learned from Woodstock. Wait a minute. That's interesting. When I became a parent, and my children asked me for what I thought was outrageously expensive tennis shoes, out of my mouth came the phrase, I think it's time to give you your money. Because when it's out of my pocket and my money, price didn't seem to matter. So I thought, okay, let's give them their money. And of course, some rather hilarious things happened from there. The children made some mistakes, like when my son came to me and said, Dad, my checkbook is empty. My ATM card doesn't work. You know what that means. To make a long story short, I started writing some short stories about that, and I wrote one book about that. I wrote a 2nd chapter and a 3rd chapter, and then it became a book called Capitate Your Kids. And I was on the Oprah show. And in America, when you're on the Oprah show, you sell 20,000 books overnight. It became a bestseller, and David and Holly and I all went to New York City, and we were on Good Morning America News, and oh my gosh, that was so exciting. And I was told, well, that was it. I didn't realize it then what impact that had. But if you go to America today, almost every bank in America has a program for children to be put on their money. And you know what those banks say? They say, oh yeah, we got the idea from the Oprah show. I said, no, that didn't come from the Oprah show. That came from Woodstock School and Clara Fall. So the question is, you may not realize this explicitly, but the rules I've told you, I'm sorry, I missed a couple of rules there because I'm telling the story. Rule number 7, when you have your own money and it's discreetly limited, you turn to be frugal and save for the future. Rule number 8, when it's your money, you learn to delay gratification. And you keep practicing that every year. And you've learned to delay gratification. How many of you count the days till going down day? How many of you counted the days till graduation or university acceptance? But delaying gratification is a life skill that is important to learn. Rule number 9, invest in yourself. Learn that to succeed economically, you always need to learn to make money work for you instead of you working for money. Rule number 10, remember your friends at Woodstock. They are the most precious friends you'll have your whole life. Much of that comes down to sharing the Woodstock rules. And so I can't tell you how important that is when 20 years from now you realize that these have been the best friends of your whole life. And that, I believe, is Woodstock's strong suit. It's more than an academic institution. It teaches lifestyle skills. And the question is, should those skills be put in the curriculum? Should we be requiring and thinking about this on all levels for all of our students? And I think potentially we should. And you may not realize it, but what you have learned in the Ridgewood rules, you learned right here, not in big pieces, but in tiny little pieces, little fragments of plans, emotions, hobbies, games, dreams. But once you have those little things, life keeps unfolding and you have skills to work with. And then you get better at it and better at it. And 75 years later, you may have a book to show for it. And that's what I can show. But I can show also other accomplishments I've had, which you don't have time to hear today. So looking forward to that, we should say, this is your graduation day. This is the first day of the rest of your life. But when you look at what Woodstock's motto is, look up at the top. I'm sorry for you, it's hard to see there. Palma non sines pulvere. I would retranslate that as, make your bed first. Do the hard work first. Thank you. Okay, 1 second. Just a minute. Okay. I brought this medal today. This was given by Indira Gandhi to my mother in gratitude for Mason Ball. He had just died of Parkinson's disease, but Indira gave it to him as the founder of Indian agricultural engineering. And so that's part of the Woodstock stories, there's that medal. So here's the medal. I thought I was going to show that, but I didn't want to know instead.
It is now my privilege to announce the winners of the other prestigious awards that Woodstock reserves for its graduating students. I'd like to invite Reverend Kundan, a president of the Woodstock Board of Directors, and Mr. Mark to present the awards. We begin with the Pratap Chatterjee Memorial Science Award. This award celebrates the science student in Woodstock's current graduating class who has pursued the most rigorous science courses and shown the highest level of mastery over them. This year's Science Award goes to Aviral Shyam Gadve. Right. Please stand as I read your citation and come forward to receive your award once I'm done. The Pratap Chatterjee Memorial Science award honors the life and legacy of Pratap Chatterjee, valedictorian of the Woodstock class of 1948. It recognizes his deep commitment to learning and commemorates his life, which was tragically cut short just 14 years after his graduation. Today, we recognize a student whose journey through the sciences have been marked by exceptional dedication, curiosity, and achievement. In choosing the challenge of all three sciences, he has not only met the highest academic standards, but has demonstrated remarkable depth of understanding, analytical precision, and a genuine passion for discovery. His work reflects both intellectual rigor and a sincere drive to explore and make sense of the world. Beyond the classroom, he has shown resilience, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. He exemplifies the true spirit of scientific inquiry, continually questioning, investigating, and striving for the clarity and truth. Aviral Shyam Gadve, in honor of Mr. Chatterjee, it is our privilege to present this award to you. You truly embody the spirit of inquiry and dedication defined by his legacy. As you step into the future, we celebrate not only your accomplishments, but also the promise that you carry. May you continue to use your knowledge and insight to inspire, innovate, and make a meaningful impact on the world. Congratulations, Aviral. Please come forward. Along. Our next distinguished award is the Student Government Award. This award seeks to recognize outstanding leadership, dedication, and service within the student government body. This year's Student Government Award goes to our two co-presidents, Kargen Chodin Wongchuk and Shayan Basnet. Today, we're not just celebrating or recognizing two student leaders, we are celebrating a journey of growth, partnership, and character. Over the last 4 years, we have watched these two individuals evolve from students with potential into leaders who have truly defined what it means to serve. Their journeys have been different, their personalities almost opposite, but that is precisely what made them extraordinarily together. One leads with voice, presence, and conviction, unafraid to speak, to challenge and to stand tall when it matters. The other leads with a quiet strength, observant, thoughtful, and deeply grounded. Someone who may not always be the loudest in the room, but is always one of the most impactful. And somehow, in the most natural way, they found balance in each other. Together, they built a partnership rooted in trust, respect, and a shared purpose. They did not just lead, they carried the responsibility of student leadership with maturity beyond the years. At a time when the school was navigating transitions, changes in policies, and evolving expectations, they remained steady, anchoring the student body, guiding their peers, and ensuring that leadership remained focused on the welfare of the entire community. What made the leadership truly special was not just what they achieved, but how they achieved it. They worked as a team, they held others accountable, they stayed committed even when it was difficult. And perhaps most importantly, they never allowed their personal relationships to come in the way of their roles. That level of professionalism, especially at this age, is rare and deeply admirable. Despite carrying such responsibilities, they never lost the sight of their primary role as students. They continued to meet academic expectations, balanced their commitments, and did so without complaint, quietly, consistently, and with integrity. And now, a small word to each of you. Kargen, your quiet strength is your superpower. You lead without noise, but with depth, and the kind of leadership that doesn't demand attention, but earns respect. I have no doubt that you will quietly take the world by storm, and by the time people realize it, you will already be in positions where you are shaping decisions that affect many lives, with humility and grace. Cheyenne, my boy. With your confidence, presence, and the ability to connect with people, you already have the instincts of someone who can lead at the highest levels. Honestly, all you need now is learn how to rap, and you might just have the real shot of becoming the next Prime Minister of Nepal. Together, you have not just fulfilled your roles, you have elevated them. You have set a benchmark that will be remembered and a legacy and future leaders will strive to match. It is with immense pride and admiration that we confer the Student Government Award to both of you. Congratulations, and thank you for showing us what true leadership really looks like. Please come forward. All right, there's a lot of pollen in there today. Thank you for this tissue. All right, our next distinguished award is the Athlete of the Year Award, given to a student who has shown outstanding performance and dedication in sports. This year, we have two recipients, Krish Bhandari and Ahana Jain. Right. In the words of Mr. Negi, Krish Bhandari is a remarkable example of versatility, leadership, and dedication, consistently excelling across a wide range of sports, including football, cricket, basketball, badminton, and cross-country. His ability to compete and perform across disciplines highlights both his athletic talent and commitment to continuous improvement. As captain of the Condor House, Chris played a key role in bringing the house together, fostering unity and encouraging participation across all events. He led from the front, actively competing in numerous inter-house events while mentoring and motivating others to contribute, ultimately helping guide Condor House to become overall champions. Krish has also represented the school with distinctions in inter-school competitions and at the district level in cricket, earning accolades such as Player of the Match at the All India PC Bhatta tournament. His endurance and determination are reflected in his strong performances in long-distance running, including a runner-up finish at the Mussoorie Half Marathon and multiple podium finishes at field and track events on Sports Day. A natural leader and role model, Krish's positive influence, team-first mindset, and consistent excellence makes him a highly deserving recipient of the Athlete of the Year Award. Congratulations, Krish. Ahana Jain represents the very best of athletic excellence, leadership, and commitment to the school's sporting culture. A standout performer across squash, badminton, and multiple team sports, she has consistently achieved top honors at inter-house, inter-school, and national levels, including multiple junior national titles in squash and state-level success in both squash and badminton. As captain of Condor House, Ahana played a pivotal role in leading her team to the overall championship, setting the tone through her discipline, consistency, and competitive spirit. Her leadership extended beyond participation. She brought structure, motivation, and belief to a house across the year. Ahana has also made a lasting contribution behind the scenes, beginning as a sports intern in her junior year and progressing to head sports intern. She worked collaboratively in organizing and managing school sporting events, demonstrating maturity, responsibility, and initiative. Additionally, as captain of the badminton team over the past 2 years, she has led with confidence and purpose, inspiring her teammates to perform at her best. Her ability to balance elite performances with meaningful leadership and service makes her an exceptional and truly deserving recipient of the Athlete of the Year award. Congratulations, Ahana. Our next distinguished award is the E.E. Miller International Award. This award is given to a senior who best exemplifies the characteristics of a responsible world citizen over their career in the school. This year's winner is Pia Marwa. In the words of Mr. Prateek Shantaram, Pia has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement in the study of international political, social, economic, and environmental issues, both contemporary and historical. Her exceptional understanding of the global affairs reflects not only serious commitment to global politics, but genuine engagement as a true stakeholder in creating a more just world. Since grade 9, Pia has been a standout member of a Model United Nations program where her diplomatic skills, strategic thinking, and nuanced grasp of geopolitical complexities have consistently impressed peers and advisors. A defining moment came when she represented Woodstock at the prestigious National High School Model United Nations Conference, making her school proud through her eloquent advocacy and collaborative leadership on an international stage. What truly distinguishes Pia is her embodiment of global citizenship, recognizing that our responsibilities extend beyond our front doors and that injustice anywhere threatens justice everywhere. Whether advocating tirelessly for minorities or standing against systemic inequality, she leads with both courage and empathy. For her outstanding academic achievement, unwavering fight against injustice, and commitment to a more equitable global future, Pia is a deserving recipient of this year's E.E. Miller Award. Congratulations, Pia. Our next distinguished award is the Pod Music Shield, given to a student who has shown outstanding performance and dedication in music. This year's winner is Aaron Thomas. In the words of Mr. Ravi Arthur, the Pod Music Shield this year goes to a student who has shown consistent development in technical skills and musicianship over the years. He has performed solos regularly at student recitals, besides the formal advanced student and senior recitals. He has passed grade-level external music exams with distinction and merit. He has been the first student in the Music Mastery program since it was introduced last year. He has been involved in courses such as studio performance classes, music production, DP music, Indian music, and oral classes. He had to present his segment of the senior recital as a fulfillment for the Music Mastery program, and he did so commendably. He has also shown initiative in community service and teaching music to employee children. His outstanding achievement on the classical guitar is truly deserving of the Pod Music Shield. Congratulations, Aaron. Please come. The last graduation award I have the privilege to announce is the Mubarak Masih Indian Music Shield. This award is given to an outstanding music student who has taken part at least one major concert and done some solo work in Indian music. This year's Indian Music Shield goes to Priyanshi Podar. In the words of Mr. Alok Maiti, the Mubarak Masih Indian Music Shield goes to a student who develops the skills and sharpens the technical ability on the instrument like santoor or the Sant Tantri Veena. She performs solos on santoor regularly in weekly student recitals for the last 7 years and was involved in many formal performances, including Indian music concerts and advanced student recitals. Her outstanding ability to play extempo phrases in faster rhythmic interplay with tabla brings joyous moments in the audience many times over the years. She completed the Senior Diploma 4th Year Indian Classical Music External Examination with distinction. She achieved the outstanding advanced level santoor performance and truly deserves the Indian Music Mubarak Masih Shield. Congratulations, Priyanshi. And now is the time of the award that we have all been waiting for, the Best All-Round Student Award for the class of 2026. It is my privilege and joy to announce this year's recipient of one of Woodstock's oldest and most distinguished senior honor of the Best All-Round Student. Since 1929, this award has celebrated those who exemplify the very best of Woodstock: scholarship and service, effort and empathy, leadership and learning. And the best all-round student for the class of 2026 is Ashray Basnet. Ashray has distinguished himself as an all-round and a deeply committed member of the Woodstock community. Throughout his school journey, he has consistently demonstrated academic excellence, intellectual curiosity, and a strong sense of purpose. His outstanding performance in the MYPE assessment, where he achieved an exceptional score of 53 out of 56, reflects both his discipline and dedication to learning. Alongside being an intelligent and curious learner, Ashray is also an exceptional sportsman. He will play with almost anything and everything. You give him bricks, bats, balls, papers, pen, pencil, literally anything. And approaches every game with passion and enthusiasm. A state-level football player, a national-level golfer in Nepal, Ashray truly embodies the spirit of an all-round athlete. You will rarely find him idle. He's either studying or playing sports, working out at the gym, or chilling out with his friends in Oak. As vice captain of the senior boys team, a valued midfielder of the no-pressure goalathon team, and the winner of Woodstock's first ever upper years fitness challenge, Ashray has left a remarkable mark on the sporting life of the school. Ashray's leadership extended meaningfully into student governance as well. A committed member of the student council since grade 9, he has served twice as class governor and later as constitutional advisor from grade 10 until graduation. In these roles, he has demonstrated maturity, responsibility, and a thoughtful approach to representing student voice while upholding the values of the Woodstock community. Beyond the competitive athlete and intelligent scholar lies a kind, humble, and deeply grounded young man. Right. Beyond the competitive, athletic, and intelligent scholar lies a kind, humble, and deeply grounded young man who values family and relationships immensely. His love and admiration for his parents and grandparents perhaps explains his desire to give back and create opportunities for others. Alongside his brother and friends, Ashray led the Sports Education Initiative under community engagement, raising help funds to build a protective fence at Kaflani School so that children there could play sports without constantly losing their equipment. This initiative stands as a reflection of Ashray's compassion and commitment to meaningful service. He embodies the spirit of excellence through his academic achievement, leadership, athletic commitment, service, and character. His journey at Woodstock is a testament that what it truly means to live with integrity, balance, and purpose. Congratulations, Ashray.
Before I want to start, I just wanted to kindly request my mom to not cry because it's making me more nervous. Dear parents, teachers, esteemed guests, and eternus. When I was told I was going to be best all-round student, it reminded me of an old saying, a jack of all trades is a master of none. I got a little worried because I thought maybe it was a polite way of celebrating and announcing that I had mastered the art of mastering basically nothing. Then I looked up the full quote. It turns out the saying is, a jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. That second half changes everything, and in many ways, it is the lesson that Woodstock has spent years quietly trying to teach me. Excellence is not a single subject, and it's not a trophy on a shelf. It is a habit. If something is worth doing, then it is worth doing right and diligently. There's another line I have carried with me from the poem Invictus, a Latin word that means undefeated, that I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. Woodstock gave those words meaning because it taught me that experiences come from you and not at you, and your choices ultimately define who you want to become. I've never been someone who could sit and passively wait for miracles to arrive. So at Woodstock, I learned, slowly and stubbornly, to chase them down instead. Beyond the classroom, I've chased that idea through golf, football, gym, student council, and community engagement. Each one gave me something different: integrity, discipline, service, leadership. Somewhere along the way, I stopped chasing recognition and started chasing the best version of myself, which I admit is a slightly awkward thing to say while accepting an award. Woodstock has a strange way of making you care deeply about what you do, about who you want to become, and especially about the people around you. So when I look around this hall, I do not see competition. I see the people I feel fortunate to have grown alongside and who have inspired me to be better. To Mr. Prabin and Mr. Jamal, thank you for everything. You both are special to me in ways I don't have words for. To Dr. Mark, Mr. Aaron, Mr. Hooton, Mr. Sonam, Mr. Vivek, Ms. Aishwarya, Ms. Anchal, Mr. Mark Windsor, and all the teachers, I will miss you all dearly, and I hope I can carry forward even a fraction of the kindness you have shown me. To moi, bois, Hajur Daddy, Hajur Mummy, thank you for your love, support, and every sacrifice you have ever made for me. To Elizabeth, Sarah Maya, and Miss GPP, thank you for coming all the way to see your two handsome Nepali boys graduate. And today is not just graduation day, it is also my father's birthday. So Baba, happy birthday. I would have wrapped the gift, but apparently and hopefully an award will do. Please don't set your expectations so high for every year. I'm not sure if I'll be able to deliver. I look up to you in more ways than you know, and if I can grow up to be even half the man you are, I will have done something right. To Mamu, I love you more than I can say, and you inspire me every single day. This award belongs to both of you just as much as it belongs to me. And also, thank you to all the unsung heroes of Woodstock. The dorm bearers, kitchen staff, porters, drivers, security, AV crew, hospitality, and office staff, and everyone else who works behind the scenes to make Woodstock the place it is. To my boys, my bros, my bubbas, Adi, Sharyatu, Yash, Arnav, Dev, Raghav, Kush, and Shivain, who have been with me since the very start. Thank you for the loyalty and all the fun times we shared. Most of what I learned about brotherhood, I learned from you. I love you boys till the end of time. And to Shine, my twin, I'm so lucky to share a life with you. I have no doubt that you are destined for greatness. Finally, to Eternus. I have not had the privilege of knowing every one of you as deeply as I would have liked, and I have a lot to say to all of you. So if you can reach on either the right or left side of your chairs, you will find a note that I've stuck there according to the seating plan. It's on the right or left-hand side. And I promise it's not AI. So whatever happens from here, I hope we keep becoming better versions of ourselves every day. I hope we continue to care for the people around us with sincerity. And I hope that all of us do something that we find passion, purpose, and meaning in. Because if Woodstock has taught me anything, is that when you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Thank you.
Class of 2026 is definitely, of course, in my own words, because I'm the coordinator, one of the best classes that Woodstock has ever seen. So therefore, we can't just have one all-round student award. It is thus my privilege and joy to announce this year's another recipient of one of Woodstock's oldest and most distinguished senior honor, the Best All-Round Student Award, Tenzing Thinley Chodan. Tenzing embodies what it means to be an all-round student. She has excelled academically, contributed meaningfully to service and community initiatives, actively participated in enrichment opportunities in sports, and above all, has been an exceptional human being. She's disciplined, punctual, organized, intelligent, thoughtful, productive, and independent, with a strong sense of purpose and clear aspirations for the future. Tenzing's involvement across school life has been both diverse and inspiring. In sports and outdoor education, she has participated in badminton, basketball, and hiking. Her creative pursuits include internships in fashion and product design, an art internship, and serving as head of design for the Woodstocker. Her commitment to service and community engagement has been equally remarkable. She has undertaken internships at Paro Hospital, Renew Bhutan, the Social Health Center, the School Health Center, and with the Community Engagement Office, demonstrating a genuine desire to serve and learn from others. In addition, Tenzing has served as the head of the Wellbeing Ambassador team and has been an active member of the National Honor Society, the Academic Honesty Council, and the Dorm Council, and the list just goes on. Tenzing represents the very best of Woodstock, excellence balanced with humility, leadership grounded in service, and achievement guided by compassion and integrity. Please join me in congratulating Tenzing on receiving the best all-round graduating student of the class of 2020.
A wonderful welcome to everyone, faculty, family member, Eternus, and my dad and my brother who I hope are watching this online. I also hope you have all had enough coffee to stay with me for the next 5 minutes. To begin with, I'd like to make this a slightly more interactive. I'm going to say a few words, and as I do, I invite you to not think of their dictionary definitions, but rather the meanings, emotions, or association they evoke personally for you. So, what do you think when I say the word control? Or when I say the word effort? And lastly, Woodstock. Now, I imagine many of us interpreted these words quite differently. For some, control may signify balance, discipline, or capability. For others, it may evoke a sense of pressure or confinement imposed by expectation. And I find that distinction quite fascinating, because these interpretations are profoundly subjective. They're shaped by our experiences, the challenges we endured, and the values we choose to uphold. For many students, or at least for me, the word effort immediately became associated with academics, perhaps because I've just completed my IB exams. Meanwhile, some parents may have thought about the effort it took to fly and drive through the endless Missouri traffic to simply be present here today. And somewhere between writing the speech at 1:30 a.m. in the morning and trying to figure out what graduation is supposed to feel like, I realized something. Although we may speak the same language, we rarely mean the exact same thing. The meanings we attach to words, and even to the moments that shape our lives, are constantly evolving. Growing up, I was someone who found comfort in certainty. I liked knowing what would happen next, what time I would wake up the next morning, and what life might look like years in the future. Perhaps that is why coming to Woodstock was initially very overwhelming for me. A new education system, boarding life, and a version of myself I had not encountered yet. And I did not embrace that situation or transition particularly gracefully. I felt unsettled and disoriented. But perhaps that was precisely the point, because Woodstock, in its own peculiar way, never truly allowed any of us to remain too comfortable. We saw it in the smaller moments, the collective confusion with the SIM-less phones, the frustration that erupted when the long route to school was suddenly blocked and we were obliged to climb the stairs instead, or even the time when we went from being thoughtfully cared for by Reverend Adam and Dr. Naomi to briefly almost feeling a bit parentless before once again being adopted by Mr. Prabin and Dr. Mark. Or even the times when we woke up during storms and waited hopefully for our dorm parents to announce that school has been canceled, yet the storm decided to stop before 7. Plans continued to change, and somehow we grew accustomed to it. We even acclimatized to the so-called day 3, which by the end of it all no longer felt like half day. Little by little, I began to feel that change was quite invasive. It did not wait for our permission before arriving, and somehow through it all, we adapted. But perhaps acceptance is the key, because growth often begins the moment we stop resisting the unfamiliar. The truth is, uncertainty has always felt very deeply vulnerable to me. I dislike not knowing, and I struggled with discomfort of things existing unresolved. Yet Woodstock taught me that not everything meaningful arrives fully formed or clearly defined. Some things only begin to make sense while we're living through them, especially when we have someone beside us to endure those moments with us. For me, that person was, of course, my mother, who constantly reminded me whenever I complained that remaining unchanged may at times be a greater risk. As the saying goes, they say the only constant in life is change. Perhaps acceptance of change itself is a form of trust. Trust that uncertainty can shape us into something far greater than certainty ever could. So allow yourself to experience change and embrace vulnerability, for it is neither a weakness nor something you're meant to face alone. As we graduate, I cannot say that I feel entirely prepared for the world beyond Woodstock. Yet this is one value that has been deeply ingrained in me and for which I'll always remain grateful for. This sentiment is perhaps best captured by a quote I came across from the only app where procrastination feels productive, which is Pinterest. The quote reads, "Even so, we know nothing of the future. Not knowing means that we're capable of anything." In other words, we could think of that as freedom. This quote articulates how the future is uncertain, and at times that certain uncertainty can feel intimidating. But perhaps we should move forward, not in spite of that uncertainty, but because of it, embracing the beauty of not knowing what comes next. Because I believe that in the end, each and every one of us will be just fine. At moments like this, when I say the word Woodstock, it may evoke an immediate sense of longing for many of you as we're leaving this place behind, but if I'm being truthful, that word does not quite carry the meaning for me yet. For right now, I'm feeling quite excited and eager to fly off the campus and off to my graduation trip. But what I do know, however, is that my understanding of Woodstock has not finished forming, because like everything else in life, its meaning will continue to evolve with time. Perhaps one day I will look back and remember the aggressively loud bell that woke us up each morning, or the strategic calculations involved in finding the shortest lunch lines, of course without cutting in, and perhaps I'll feel nostalgic for those moments. Until then, I think we should allow time to do what it does best, give meaning to the moments we have not fully yet understood. Once again, thank you, Woodstock, and congratulations, Eternus class of 2026, for making it this far. Thank you.
So, as the homeroom heads of the class of 2026, ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor and privilege to present to you a class of 2026 Eternus. May I please invite Reverend Kundan and Mr. Mark to give away the graduation diplomas. Shayan Basnet, Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. Ashray Basnet, Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. Aditya Chandar, Republic of India.
Naveli Berry, Republic of India. Anaya Goyal, Republic of India.
Jagriti Singh, Republic of India. Faryana Mukesh Punjabi, Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China. Trisha Bahuguna, Republic of India. Shaurya Agarwal, Republic of India. Adirat Jain, Republic of India. Trishana Vijay Kumar Panchagati, Republic of India. Navya Khandelwal, Republic of India.
We have Dev Mehta, United States of America.
Khush Desai, Republic of India. Pia Marwa, Republic of India. Diva Gauri, Republic of India. Edefo Ege, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Surveen Kaur, Republic of India. Shivain Utra, Republic of India. Arnav Agarwal, Republic of India. Aloka Nandana Selvan, Republic of Indonesia. Ahana Jain, Republic of India. Yashvardhan Agarwal, Republic of India. Krishiv Sareen, Republic of India. Shaurya Sheel, Republic of India. Krish Bhandari, Republic of India. Chi Shin Thant, Republic of the Union of Myanmar. Bhakti Chauhan, Republic of India. Woojin Park, Republic of Korea. Shreyansh Nemani, Republic of India. Diya Singh, Republic of India. Grace Lonwall, Republic of India. Aryan Kataria, Republic of India. Shaurya Kedia, Republic of India. Gagan Hosakere, Republic of India. Aviral Gadve, Republic of India. Jia Ram Chaucharya, Republic of India.
We have Yeon Kim, Republic of Korea. Indira Intaka, Argentine Republic. Aaron Thomas, Republic of India. Soan Lee, Republic of Korea. Hyun Kwan, Republic of Korea.
Trishar Adit Pradhan, Kingdom of Bhutan. Rohit Bikram Chand, Republic of India.
Sumin Kang, Republic of Korea. Shireen Salima Sebastian, Republic of Kenya.
Shelker Chiden Dorji, Kingdom of Bhutan. Ruvino Ura Hyom, Republic of India. Ishan Gupta, Republic of India. Paranjay Pratap Singh, Republic of India. Shaista Agarwal, United States of America. Divyanshi Sharma, Republic of India. Nimisha Goenka, Republic of India. Aditi Pathak, Republic of India.
Remy Tane Stevenson, Commonwealth of Australia. Benjamin Armando Kuth. Federal Republic of Germany.
Shubh Ambedkar, Republic of India.
Konstantin Johannes Lunga, Federal Republic of Germany.
Prisha Harsh Bhartiya, Republic of India. Jia Gupta, Republic of India. Avanish Agarwal, Republic of India. Raghav Gadvi, Republic of India. Atharv Mishra, Republic of India. Shaurya Sitaram Agarwal, Republic of India. Bhavashini Shrimai, Kingdom of Thailand. Miraya Pranav Patel, United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Anish Kancharla, United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Akshat Jaiswal, Republic of India. Aryaveer Dhillon, Republic of India. Hanuman Prasad Agarwal, Republic of India.
What a guy.
Divraj Singh, Republic of India. Ahana Chaudhary, United States of America. Priyanshi Podar, Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. Anushka Agarwal, Republic of India. Anya Agarwala, Republic of India. Diva Rohit Agarwal, Republic of India. Tenzing Thinley Choden, Kingdom of Bhutan. Anushka Malhotra, Republic of India. Kargen Choden Wangchuk, Kingdom of Bhutan.
Where is it? Okay. You're welcome. What do we? Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the class of 2026.
Before we close, I'd like to extend a vote of thanks to quite a lot of people who've been very busy behind the scenes. Just grab a glass of water. To organize events like this, it's a very big tamasha, and it seems to get bigger each year. So there's a lot of people in the background who we want to remember and give thanks for, especially as they've been so busy producing everything we can see and organizing everything in the background. And I hope I don't miss anybody out. But first of all, we extend our sincere thanks to our presenters, Dr. Chelsea, the board president, Reverend Kundan, and our distinguished alumni awardee, Dr. Whitcomb. I'll just ask if everybody can, you weren't going to applause anyway, but that's fine. I'm going to ask you to hold your applause to the end just so I can get through the list quickly. But we also want to express our appreciation for our student speakers whose voices and reflections have enriched this occasion. And from the music department, we offer our profound thanks to Mr. David, Mr. Ravi, Mr. Milan, Mr. Alok, and Dr. Yunji, along with the staff choir and all our talented alum and student performers for adding such depth and beauty to today's ceremony. We're especially grateful to our registrar team, Mr. Mohit over there, and Ms. Pooja, and the ICT department and the audio-visual team for seamlessly managing all the technical aspects of the event. Warmest thanks are also due to the communications department, Ms. Eldry, Dr. Annie, Ms. Disha, as well as the upper years office team for their invaluable contributions behind the scenes. With much gratitude, we acknowledge our fabulous food services team led by Mr. Ketan and Mr. Abdul, and extend our grateful appreciation to the hospitality, the gym, and the security teams for their unwavering support. A huge thank you to the others in the estates team who have also contributed of their time. Deserving of particular recognition are Mr. Harmik and Ms. Vandana, who, with the help of a large team of dedicated employees who we also want to thank, organized and set up these truly beautiful decorations in the Win Mumby gym and down in the quad, and also all the way down the ramp, as we're about to see. And finally, a special thank you goes to the tireless Mr. Sandeep, my right-hand man. I shouldn't pick on people, but I'm so dependent on Mr. Sandeep, and he's a top bloke. Anyway, so we thank all these people, along with the graduation interns who worked with Mr. Sandeep, whose dedication from start to finish ensured the smooth execution of this event. To each one of you, and to many others whom time does not permit us to name individually, we acknowledge our profound indebtedness. This celebration would not have been possible without your collective efforts. So let's give all these wonderful folk a round of resounding applause.
May I request all of us to bow our heads in a short word of prayer. Almighty God in heaven, we praise you and thank you. We praise you for your greatness, your great power, your great wisdom, and especially your great love for us. And so we thank you for this very special occasion, when all of us, especially adults, family members, friends, teachers, mentors, guides, have been able to participate in this special occasion to celebrate the graduation of the Woodstock class of 2026. We thank you for these, among many other blessings you've given us. And now, as we conclude these proceedings, we pray the prayer that your Son, the Lord Jesus Christ, taught us, saying, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. Now the God of peace, who brought again from the dead our Lord Jesus, that great shepherd of the sheep, through the blood of the everlasting covenant, make us perfect in every good work to do his will, working in us that which is well-pleasing in his sight, through Jesus Christ. And now to him who is able to keep us from falling and to present us faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy, to the only wise God, our Savior, with the Holy Spirit, one God, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and ever. Amen. Thank you.